Generations will look back on us and see that as abhorrent. You know, and you wonder, you ask yourself, what will future generations look back on us and say, what were they thinking? Oh my, are they blind? Total apathy for the well-being. So that's what we cover in the film. We show some of these areas that animals abuse.
Zoos are also exploitative of animals.
The zoos, people say, well, the zoos is educational, like the animals are safe, they're better than in the wild. And I always think, better than in the wild, I mean, the deer isn't really looking for an air-conditioned condo. You know, the wild is home to the deer, you know. So when you say better than in the wild, you're talking about yourself, you're not talking about the animal. The animal naturally lives in the wild. So this is a whole new forced, enclosed space. And they have their problems there as well. They're under the domain of humans, they're fed the diets that humans determine is best for them, and they are isolated and they suffer and they die, as we see a lot with the elephants, for instance.
The message of Earthlings is indeed reaching many people. Next, we hear from a student who recently watched a screening of the film at Chaffey College in California, USA.
I learned that some of the animals that people pretended were treated right actually weren't, because I thought, for the circus, for example, I thought that they were treated normally, but then turns out they're not.
In 2005, a staggering 55 billion land animals were raised in barbaric conditions on factory farms and then heartlessly killed for human consumption. Earthlings deals directly with these brutal realities of animal agriculture so as to make viewers aware of their power to stop animal cruelty by adopting a diet free of animal products. Let's find out how Sean Monson made the switch to a compassionate vegan lifestyle.
I started just giving up red meat, giving up meat. I still ate fish and some dairy, and then I stopped eating fish and then stopped eating dairy. And then, of course, to be a vegan, it's not just food you consume, it's products that you wear, so it's clothing, leather, and animal products that might be in cleaning products in your home, that sort of thing. So you just become mindful more and more of that, and you make a choice. It's like every time you spend $1, you essentially cast a vote. So you just choose, well, I'm not going to vote for that anymore. That's the power the consumer always has every day.
Mr. Monson explains the spiritual aspects of protecting animals' lives.
The first law of spirituality is compassion. So do I feel better about it? Yes, because I just happen to be sensitive to animals. I don't want to eat them or wear them or be entertained by them or use them for cleaning products, etc.
On July 26, 2008, Sean Monson attended the Climate Change International Conference in Los Angeles, California, USA, organized by the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association and moderated by Emmy Award-winning U.S. television news journalist Jane Velez Mitchell. The guest of honor was Supreme Master Ching Hai, who participated via live video conference. Here is what Mr. Monson had to say about his experiences at the event.
That was fascinating. I was there all day listening to the different speakers, and it was particularly interesting because they focused so much on the vegetarian impact of climate change, and oftentimes you hear so many other factors about what causes climate change. But here was an entire day of just in regards to a vegetarian lifestyle and how that affects it. Well, even though I researched a lot and read quite a bit on this, I was taking notes constantly, new things I'd never heard before. These speakers were wonderful. It was really informative. I was happy to be a part of this.
We would like to extend our deepest appreciation to Mr. Sean Monson for the time he shared with us and for his devoted efforts to prevent the suffering of our animal co-inhabitants.
Hi, my name is Sean Monson, and I am the director of the film Earthlings, and I'm here to say, please be veg, go green, and save the planet. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today on Animal World, our co-inhabitants. Coming up next is enlightening entertainment after noteworthy news. May all our animal friends know contentment and love.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/stop-animal-cruelty.